Hello, everybody. Dave Neal here, stand-up comic host of Bachelorette Recap, a guy's review. As you guys know, I've been following this Clare Crawley story. She found out she had breast implant illness just recently and decided to get her breast implants removed, which happened just several days ago. She did a Q&A as she has been killing time. And I don't think she's able to travel immediately after the surgery. Maybe she is, but she's in rest and recovery. I wanted to play for you guys the Q&A that she did, which is very fascinating. Go support her on Instagram if you don't already. I'm sure most of you guys do. She mentioned this just 5 days ago, her self-love journey and why she got her implants in the first place and all the other issues she's been through. And then when she realized she had breast implant illness, kind of her journey to reimagine who she is, not needing the implants, ready to get them out. So, of course, just a few days ago, 2 days ago, she posts that the surgery is officially done. We covered that video, which takes us up to today. Actually, yesterday, I should say, she did a Q&A, so this is all about to disappear off of her page. I really hope she ends up keeping this on her highlights. This is what I hate about Instagram, is there's so much good content that just disappears, but this is very good information for other people that might be in a similar situation. So let's play this right here. Have a listen. We'll cut in if need be, and we'll hear her answering some Q&As from you guys about life post-surgery. Here we go.
Good question, because I am one of those people, I document everything, and so I started taking pictures of the rashes I was getting. And I looked back at those pictures a couple weeks ago, and they started about a year after I got. Yes, I was having a lot of autoimmune issues without being diagnosed with any autoimmune diseases. So I was having inflammation, my lymph nodes were swollen all the time, and there was a lot of other stuff happening too. I wouldn't say there was anything magically about this. I would say that once you remove the cause of something, you heal and you get better. It's not magic, it's science.
Science.
Oh man, you guys know I was so nervous too. I was so scared, and I think that is so natural when you're going into a surgery like this. I was scared going into the OR when I was walking in there, but one foot in front of the other, you can do it.
There you go.
My highest pain level, I have luckily, knock on wood, have not had any pain because I had the nerve block for sure. But I don't know. The worst is, or the most uncomfortable is just having to wear 2 bras. It's just really tight.
You know, I had an epidural injection into my neck after a car accident several years ago. And let me tell you something. They literally, and I don't know if she had an epidural or how she was able to block the nerves. I don't understand the science there. Someone can comment and Doc explain it to me. But it's amazing what the modern science. They can just stick a needle into your neck and all of a sudden you can't feel anything. And then days later, you're like, well, I guess I'm all set. You know what I mean? So anyway, I'm glad she didn't feel any pain. Maybe that'll help people want to get the surgery.
They are so gross. I have a picture. Do you guys want to see them?
Yeah, send the photo.
I have no idea what size I'm going to be. I'm assuming what I was before this, but either way, I'm happy. I'm just happy to be back to myself and feel healthy. This is truly why I wanted to share what I've been going through, because I think when I got them, I had no idea it could have any side effects. I just didn't even know or pay attention to it, but this is why I'm sharing with you guys. I'm no doctor, so I don't know the technical stuff about this, but essentially it's the scar tissue that builds up around your implant.
Wow.
And it's your body's natural way of fighting off a foreign object. Not for 1 second. I actually did not share what I was going through for so long with anybody because I didn't have answers, and I didn't want to be like, oh, poor me, but it was frustrating. But once I did share, it has been amazing. For me, it was all of the above. It was painful, it was difficult, and it was risky just because of 5 years of crazy health problems with no answers. So that, to me, putting them in was way more difficult. I heard it from women before. They're like, when you wake up from surgery for this, you are going to feel amazing. You're going to be able to breathe. It's going to feel so good. And I was like, okay, because I honestly have a hard time waking up from surgeries, but I felt amazing.
Wow, great.
I get that, girl. I was so nervous, scared to death. I was all of the above. I worried about everything, but you can still feel the fear and do it anyway. So cheers to you.
Look at that. So here are her eyes, the difference before, the day before and the day after. I'm assuming these are both with no makeup. Now, obviously, it looks like the day after is lit better, but maybe not. Maybe it was this dark. Either way, yikes. You know, you question this and you go, it's one thing if you see a bone sticking out or some mole or some crazy, it's one thing if you can like see what someone's illness is. But, knowing this from my fiance having Lyme disease, all of the different symptoms, it's never clear cut what it could be until it all makes perfect sense. So for 5 years to not know what your problems were, I mean, we've shed plenty of tears here with Tasha's scenario, not knowing what the cold sweats are, the hot sweats, the chronic inflammation, all the different things, the rashes, all the different things that have happened with her, finding out she was tested positive for Lyme disease, along with several other co-infections, as Lyme disease is several different things, a cousin to malaria, taking all this crazy stuff, no alcohol or dairy, no gluten, all this different like regimen. I mean, they threw like a packet on her. I mean, I wish Tasha's answers were as easy as these are now that she has them, but everyone's got their own fight. And on a side note, I do wish they could figure out Lyme, because it is something that plenty of people live with for a long time and don't know they have it. So good for Clare to at least realize, even after 5 years, what the issues were.
I mean, go back and look at that picture. What procedure, by the way, was 2 hours.
2 hours.
So one of my biggest fears was, one of the many, were having the drains, and like, would I pull on them because they're sewn into you? But I was just worried about them, if they would itch or hurt or this or that, but they have not bothered me at all. And I think I get them out soon. I've watched a lot of movies.
Okay, so I had to Google this. What are breast explant drains? My thought initially is that it's after the surgery. There's a lot of fluid that still has to come out, but let's see. Drains are small, soft silicone tubes that remove blood and wound fluid from around a breast implant or from inside a wound while you heal. Use of drains also decreases surgical swelling after surgery, speeding up healing. So she's had for several days the surgical tubing stitched into her while it drains out everything. Fascinating stuff, guys. I mean, boy, I don't know anything about this. Is this interesting to you guys? I'm glad she's sharing this process. Too often people go, on social media, people overshare. No, this is good. There will literally be people's lives that are improved because they hear Claire's story. She's got 1 million followers, and they go, oh my gosh, no way. Like, that's what I've been feeling this whole time. I had no idea that it would be that. And some people go, oh, how could you not have known? Hey, guess what? You don't know what you don't know. All right, folks?
Movies. I'm very, very bored. I've actually also, what has helped me at nighttime, because I get a little bit of anxiety at nighttime just because it feels a little tighter, and I listen to meditations.
There you go. Meditation.
So I've actually chosen not to talk about my size or just sizes in general, just because I think that's what gets us into this position in the first place. Bingo. Is the comparison of sizes, and the goal should be healthy.
To compare is despair. What else does she have?
So many people are scared of this. I was, like I've said, I was scared to death, but I think you don't have to choose one. You can be brave and be scared at the same time.
Bingo.
And still do it.
Great advice.
Are you guys getting bored of my Q&A? Because I got all day.
Not bored at all. There she is. Drains are out, folks. Day 4, the drains are out. Let's see what the next one is. The body heals itself if we create the right conditions for it. Bingo. So she's saying, like many others have said, as soon as it's over, she immediately starts to feel better. And it's like, hey, the war has ended. The troops are gone. As the other person said, not to make light of this, but someone else had said, ditch the tits. I guess that's the saying they say for the ladies, ditch the tits when it comes time to stopping what's not working for you. And tits can be a metaphor for whatever it is in your life that is bringing toxicity into your body, whether it be consumption of things that is not good for you physically, or what you watch on social media, or in this very real case, her breast implants, toxicity, the body trying to fight them off. And now she's got that room to heal. We look forward to it. I'm loving this. I'll keep on reporting all day. I'm loving this. These updates we're getting from Clare. And if my channel reaches anyone that Clare's channel doesn't about this story, go follow Clare Crawley on Instagram. Give her some love as she recovers. It's a great example of using your social media for good. I'll be using my social media for good, I don't really know, at 4 p.m. Pacific time today, and then 10 p.m. Pacific time today for a pre-episode and post-episode live stream. You can go check all that out. Do me a favor, hit the like button and subscribe on the way out the door. And if you do want to support all my premium content, you can go to patreon.com/Dave Neal. And over there, you can find my Saturday morning live streams, all the extra private bonus level content you can get for as cheap as $5 a month. All right, go check all that out. I'll see you guys later on. Bye now.